Now dude, hopefully this will work. I'm just going to go through some pentatonic stuff with you and about how you hold the pick. I don't know if you can see this so well, but kind of balance the pick on the side of my finger like that and put the thumb over, so the tip of my thumb actually goes over the side of it like that, and it's slightly bent, the thumb and the finger. If we just have a look at that first pentatonic position in A minor. So I think I asked you to try and do them in 16th notes and triplets. So in 16th note style we'd be doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now at each one, on the one of each one, I'll see if you can pick it slightly harder so you can get an accent. So hopefully you can hear that. Just for, it's good to do that for when you speed up picking, something that's a lot faster, so you can really keep that pulse with a beat, something like a so do 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 do, and then doing it with the triplets as well. So do that kind of thing on all the shapes, which I think you've been doing anyway. Then we can do some patterns within the shapes, or if you're jamming to backing tracks, there's a couple of different notes we can add in there to make the scale more interesting. And two I'm thinking of, one is the blues note, which is the flat 5, so it make the scale look like this. An extra note there. Now the flat 5 isn't a great note to land on and hold, but it's a great passing note. Something like, you know, there's kind of gives it a really kind of bit more of a spooky sound. And the other note's a nice note, is the add 9 or the major second, which Santana uses a lot. If we think of the first position being in D on the 10th fret here, something like Black Magic Woman, he'd use the 9th note, which is and to use that in the scale, something like so you can figure out where all those are, the flat 5s or the major 9s within the scales, and start playing to backing tracks with those. Pretty sure you'd have some fun with that. Now I was thinking that taking the top 2 strings, the B and the E there, and just working through the box shapes of those 2 strings for all 5 positions. So for the first position, back to A minor, we have 2 of the bigger stretch, and the next key, the next position along is 2 of the smaller stretch. we do something like 1, 2, 3, 4. And what I'm doing there is playing 2 notes. Play the first note and hammer on the second. Then do that for the same string below. And when that's held down, slide it, pull off, and hammer on from nowhere and pull off. So. And after the first time, the only note you need to play is the top note there. Does that make sense? Let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pick. Pick. So you can do go up the scale on those positions, so on the top 2 notes. And bend at the tops. And then you can do 2 strings in the middle. And then the top 2 strings. So have a look at those. One more thing I'll show you on the pentatonics is we can do a tap thing, and I'll start that off. If we think of shape 1 again in the A minor, and if we take the A string notes, which is D and an E, and skip 1 string and land on the G string, we've still got the same shape, C and the D, and then on the very top string, high E, we've got the A there. And instead of using the bigger stretch, we'll use that add 9 just so we get the same pattern for each. And if we have a look at the 3rd position, which is this, on the 12th fret there, on the A string it's the 12th fret, on the G string is the 12th fret, and on the top E we've got the 12th fret as well. And that's what we're going to tap with our bird finger. So we're going to keep the pick held and tap. So if we hammer from nowhere, our first note, and hammer on with the second, hammer, 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 and then as we take the skill is here with this tapping finger, after we've tapped the note, to release it slowly, to stop it and deaden it. I kind of turn my hand as well to try and mute it afterwards. So you can tap with this hand the next string. And then do it again. And so count this in 4s. 1, 2, 3. I just want you to work on that position. You can do it in all of them and move it up, which sounds pretty cool. Something like... So that's something to have a look at. It'll take a while before that gets right, but give it a go. So now on to some starting off sweep picking. A great little exercise I know is on the G string on the 9th fret with your 3rd finger, and then this will be easier, 9th fret, 8th fret and 7th, like that. So like a little. Now what I want you to do is kind of keep your palm muted, and when we're going to sweep, we don't pull the pick out, it's all together, we just keep it in there like that. But after we've played each note, we lighten that finger to kind of deaden it as well, to stop the note bleeding through. Instead of that, we want more of a, and we use some muting here. So instead of my hand moving up and down like this, it's going to stay still, and it's just going to, the thumb's going to open up, you see that? So what I'm going to do is those 3 notes, and then come back on the 10th on the high E, 8th again on the B, and 7th on the G string. And that's kind of what I want to do. We're going to think of triplets. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So down, 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 up, up, up. Now it's not going to be that smooth at first. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, down, 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 up, up, up. And then just so we get it right, so if you did that with a click, then I want you to start on the 2nd note of the pattern. So we're going to start here and count the same. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then start on the next note of the pattern. Then the next note. And then middle note again. Then the top note. So that's kind of a good starting position. Then you can kind of it's an interesting one. So the next one, which is one I use a lot, is on the 3rd position, kind of pentatonic, and the whole scale is going to look like this. There's a big stretch, don't be afraid of it. 7th fret on the A string, and we're going to play a note and hammer on to the A with the little finger. Which one read it? So we go A, then 10th fret with this finger on the D string, 9th fret with the 1st finger on that string, so 7, 12, 10, 9, then 10 again with this, and then 8 and 12 with the little finger. So what I want you to do is play that first 7th note and hammer on with the little finger, and then the rest is down, 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 down. And then we play it up from the 12th fret, hammer off, and then up, up, up. But we can break that into the smaller sections of there's a good one here where instead of playing that 7th note, we're going to start on the actual A with the little finger. Because we've run out of notes, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, we tap the 17th with the high E, and then try that out, see what you reckon. Another cool thing is with the pentatonics, I know we're practicing them quite accurately, but another way is, you know, with a lot of kind of funk and some chicka chickas in the background, which have a play with those, dude. Let me know how you get on, and good luck.